Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to be reviewing the Ordinary Serum Foundation. I've actually been seeing this, but I didn't really pay attention to it because whenever I go to purchase Ordinary products, I only go for their serums, their skincare products. It never occurred to me to look at the foundations until my sister called my attention to it and I decided to purchase it. It was so affordable. It's as affordable as their serums. I got this for £5.75 on Look Fantastic, and most of the serums cost around the same price. This comes in 30 ml. I actually got two shades. Got the darkest shade and the shade before the darkest shade. With all these foundations, I always go for the darkest shade or the shade before the darkest shade because that's usually what suits me. The darkest shade is in 3.3N, very deep neutral. The undertone is neutral, while the one before it is 3.2R, deep with red undertones. And then this contains SPF of 15, which is actually good. Directions: shake before use. Dispense a small amount onto palm or the back of the hand, so you can put it on your palm, rub together, apply on your face the way you'd apply your serum. I guess that's what they mean here. Smooth on out, blend throughout the face, ideally outwards from the midpoint of your face, so like this, as you would rub your serum. So guys, if you'd like to see the consistency, if you'd like to also know what I think about this foundation, if I think it's worth it and all that jazz, keep on watching and let's get straight in. So this is a light coverage serum foundation, so I'm thinking this is going to really be light because it sounds very liquidy. It's very light. So it's a serum textured natural coverage foundation that softens undesirable hues and visibly reduces imperfections. It looks quite interesting. I'm excited to try this out, even though it's very liquidy. I'm going to put one pump each at the back of my palm. So that's what one pump looks like, and it's very runny. This is extremely runny. So that's the lightest shade, the 3.2R, while this is, can you see that? So I'm going to swatch them on my cheek. That's the best place to match your foundation. Can you see? The darkest one seems to be really close to my skin tone, so I think I'm going to work with the darkest one. I'll mix these two together first. Let me try these two out together. Yeah, my face is moisturized and I've got my serum underneath. Let's see what these two pumps would give me, the kind of coverage these two pumps would give me. Patting this into my skin. I don't want to rub it off, but let me just work in with what I have and see how much coverage that little quantity is going to give us, going to give me more. Like, it's not so bad. What I think is that with this kind of foundation, I still have a lot on my on my finger. My fingertip is so lightweight. It is proper serum foundation. It's so lightweight and so runny. This is the kind of foundation that you would go for if you just don't want that full coverage, you don't want anything heavy on the face. You go for it. Let me see. It feels, I wouldn't say this is oily. No, it definitely doesn't have any fragrance to it. This is what one pump looks like. Will I say what? No, this is what two pumps from each of the bottles look like mixed together. So I'm just going to top it up to see how much more coverage I can get out of this foundation. Can you see I have more coverage here and it's not looking bad at all. This is what we're looking like, and I must say that it feels a bit you know how it feels when you use foundation and then you feel like it's dried up or it's absorbed a bit into your skin, it's set. This feels as if it's hanging on my skin. Let me see. Yes, I'm right. And see, can you see? It's transferring. It's really transferring onto my fingers. I'm not that I expect it not to transfer, but it's really transferring and giving me patches on my face. With this kind of foundation, I'll definitely, you have to set it properly. It's not this kind of foundation that you'd wear and then go about your business. This is really lightweight, and I feel like it's going to really transfer. So this is not what you wear and hug somebody wearing like a white shirt or light top or something. You're going to transfer your foundation onto the person. I can tell that for sure because this isn't really drying out. Let me see. Let me swipe. Okay. That part feels a bit dried, but this part for some reason, can you see? It feels like I have moisturizer that has refused to dry. Can you see? And it's really transferring. I'm going to highlight and contour my face right now. I'll try not to make it too heavy, then I'll put on some powder. Definitely going to use powder because, like I said, this is really going to transfer if you do not set it. And oh well, let's continue. I don't want to be too quick to come to a conclusion. Because of the nature of this foundation, I've decided to set my face properly with powder just because of that, I would call it light oily feeling. It's not greasy but oily. it doesn't exactly feel the way my face feels when I use every other foundation. I've tried other foundations. I've tried quite a lot of foundations as a makeup artist. This one is really lightweight, hence the name Serum Foundation. Honestly, didn't want to put a lot of powder on my face, but because of the nature of the foundation, I decided to set my face properly, because personally I've got really oily skin, and I mean, oil on oil, or that oily feeling on oily skin isn't the best. Quickly doing the rest of my face. I don't want to come here and start doing the entire face. This video is all about the foundation, the Serum Foundation, so I'm not going to bore you guys doing my whole face on camera. However, if you'd like to see my contour and highlight routine or foundation routine, everything, I already have those videos. I will be sure to link them in the description box, so do check it out. I'm done with my eyes, and now I want to powder my entire face. I'm going in with my powder from ZQL Cosmetics, and I'm trying to blend my entire face out. See how the powder, let's see how the foundation looks with powder when it's entirely set, like when the entire face is set. So I'm done with my entire face, and then what do I have to say? Looking in the mirror, I don't look bad at all. Like, I don't look as bad as I thought I would look, to be honest. I'm not saying this because of the price of the foundation. Like I said, I've used even cheaper foundations that I truly love. Like, my favorite foundation at the moment is a Primark foundation that I got for £3, which the full price is £6, but that's by the way. But for this one, this Serum Foundation is really lightweight. Like, it's, in my opinion, I think it's for people with blemish free skin and people who don't want like that heavy foundation on. But to be honest, I'd rather use regular foundation but put a little bit on, as opposed to wearing this one. This one, it has one kind of texture that I don't really like. It felt some type of way on my skin, maybe because I've got oily skin, and I really don't like oily things on my face. Yes, I really don't like oily things on my face, and this felt quite oily. I got the darkest shade and then the shade before the darkest shade. So the one that was closest to my skin tone is the darkest shade, but I mixed both of them to get my desired shade. So like I said, I also had to set my face properly with powders. That's one thing you have to do, especially if you've got oily skin and you're considering buying this. You have to bear in mind that you have to set your face properly, otherwise I'm sure this is just going to transfer very well. I don't know about now, if I doubt it would be transferring now because I set it properly. With this, you have to use a very good primer if you want this to last on your face. I think this will really be good for people with dry skin, dry to normal skin. If you've got oily skin, I don't think you may find this appealing. Like, for me personally, it's not my favorite. It's not my favorite foundations. I would stick to ordinary serums and other skincare products, but for foundations, sorry, ordinary does not cut it for me. That's my honest opinion. I don't know, like, I wasn't really expecting so much. I just decided to give this a try, and yeah, I've seen how it feels on me. I doubt that like I said, this is not my favorite foundation out of the bunch, but you can give it a try. After all, one man's mint is another man's poison. You may find out that it's something you like, especially if you like really lightweight foundations. For me, this does not cut it for me. This does not work for me, but it was good I gave it a shot, at least to tell you guys what it feels like, what it felt like trying it on, and then letting you guys know what to expect. I got mine on Look Fantastic. A lot of websites stock it. I don't know if it's only the Serum Foundation they have, or if they have any other type of foundation. If they do, I'll be sure to purchase and then do a review to let you guys know what I really think about it. So with all that being said, I think I have covered everything I need to cover in this foundation review. So what do you guys think? Have you tried it before? Are you considering getting it? If you've tried it before, or if you get it, if you eventually get it, let me know please how it works for you. So yeah, if there are any other kinds of videos you'd like to see on my channel as well, like reviews and skincare reviews, you know, foundation, makeup reviews, let me know. I'll be happy to do that. And yes, if you're yet subscribed to my channel, kindly subscribe, like this video, and then I'll see you in my next one. Bye.